Lefties, it certainly works.
So now into the box is Jorge Mateo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Mateo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Ready now is Cedric Mullins. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And now, Ramon Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Diaz.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's 1 gone to start the night.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get to 10, and we'll start talking about DiMaggio. No, just kidding. 9 is a nice start, though.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw-in time at first for route number 2.
That is good. And third baseman.
Stepping up is Rafael Devers. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, 10.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
payoff pitch home.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Devers, right field and carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Not shortstop. Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 1-0. Now at the plate is Angelo Cooper. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And that's in there. Base hit. So now here is Austin Hayes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate, which has been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And not in time as the run scores. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing, the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. He's out. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Here's the first pitch. Yeah. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Right side. Throw on to first will take care of him. And the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. Stepping in next, Christian Vasquez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top of the third set to get underway. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. At the plate now, Christian Arroyo. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Oh, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now to bat, Cedric Mullins. Ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Into the box and Angelo Cooper. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hot shot down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine throw to cut him down, trying to go first to third. Here's Robbie Grossman. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Batting 9. The first baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Corey Dickerson comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Diaz. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That's wide. 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 25. Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's within sight of the big one now, as that's career hit number 2,998.
You know, Dero, as much as he's probably trying not to think about hit number 3,000, 2 away, you know it's on his mind.
That's exactly where I was going with it, Dan. 2 knocks away. I don't think he knows the score, who's pitching, what time of day it is. He's 2 knocks away from being heroic.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter. He singled in his first AB.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
So next to bat will be Adley Rutschman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Now at second base.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Christian Arroyo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Tyler Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Striding in is Angelo Cooper, who's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Xander Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And this is popped up near second base. Mateo is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's 1 for 3. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Keane.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Popped him up. Dickerson in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Number 13 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Van Meter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next to hit is Christian Vasquez. 1 run in and 1 done so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Robbie.
Next up is Robbie Grossman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit out towards second. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Josh Van Meter.
Josh Van Meter.
First delivery to him.
Hey. 0-1.
Popped up. Devers into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Adley Rutschman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of his hitter instead of behind.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jorge Mateo, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now. Fouled away. The 2-1. Pops this one up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Again, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Into the box, Ramon Diaz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Third home run for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. John Gant takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, John Gant.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Right to him. One there on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. 0-1 the count. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here comes the 1-2. Bounce to first. Gloved by Cabrera. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the end. And stepping in, Christian Arroyo. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he got a pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Angelo Cooper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe gets under it and makes the catch to end. So stepping in is Hunter Renfroe. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to hit is Christian Vasquez. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Vero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Robbie Grossman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Robbie Grossman is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Ready to take his hats again. Ramon Diaz blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. But the Red Sox strike for... So now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Runner at second, 1 away, and here's Josh Van Meter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Hayes heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Adley Rutschman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. Van Meter stands at first with one out. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Ryan Brazier gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Jorge Mateo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next to hit, Christian Arroyo. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Cedric Mullins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo singled in his last at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Verdugo is retired, and there's one away. Digging in will be Rafael Devers. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Softly hit down the line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Bounce towards the mound. And there's out number two. Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hands it to...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
The right fielder, number
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. These are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit down the line at first. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the 9th from Fenway Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Angelo Cooper. He's set, here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Big at-bat now, and here is Austin Hayes. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Josh Taylor enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Liner towards second. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Well, Dero, one hit away from that magic number, 3,000 base hits.
I can't even imagine what's going through this guy's head right now. You think back all the way to Little League, the people that have touched your life, knowing you're one knock away, family in attendance. This is a special time.
To the plate now, Josh Van Meter, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Adley Rutschman. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
I love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault. Just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Grounded weakly to the left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In now, Christian Arroyo. And this one's in the dirt, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
2-1 the count. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they... All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Robbie Grossman, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. In Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Baltimore Orioles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Travis Lakins gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank